In the public space of what OKAM Forum intends to do on Thursday, 2 days from now. And you were specifically invited because you are part of a respected media establishment within the Idoma nation. And this thing is about liaising with the Idoma nation so that they will know what OKAM Forum is doing as a stakeholder within the Idoma project. And we feel that with your grassroots reach, you will be much more relevant for the purpose for which we are organizing this event 2 days from now.
The chairman of OKAM Development Forum Abuja, the chairman of the Central Planning Committee for the 2025 Awards and Gala Night of the OKAM Forum, members of the publicity subcommittee here present, ladies and gentlemen of the press. On behalf of the executive committee and the entire membership of the OKAM Development Forum Abuja, it is my special honor and privilege to welcome you to this press briefing, which is intended to herald the 2025 OKAM Forum Awards and Gala Night, coming up at 6 p.m. next Thursday, 11 December 2025, at the Banquet Hall 2 of the event center of this very same Chida International Hotel, Utako, Abuja. The purpose of this conference is to formally apprise you of this forthcoming event and through you equally sensitize the wider national and international community. Before going ahead, permit me, ladies and gentlemen of the press, to introduce to you the OKAM Development Forum Abuja, the organizers of the awards and Gala Nights. The OKAM Development Forum Abuja, which is more popularly known as OKAM Forum, is a non-profit communal organization embracing OKAM elites resident in and around Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. It is a body corporate registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. The forum aims at promoting the socio-economic development of the OKAM community in the Ogbadibo local government area of Benue State, as well as the overall well-being of its members. The story of the OKAM Forum is akin to that of the young acorn that grows from a very small size into a mighty oak. From a humble beginning with just 11 members who converged on the residence of Elder Michael Idoma at Karo, Abuja on 13 January 2001 for the inaugural meeting, the OKAM Forum has dramatically blossomed into an impactful body of about 80 eminent OKAM business moguls, intellectuals, senior public servants, among others. OKAM Forum holds regular meetings on the second Sunday of every month at the Chida International Hotels, Abuja, while those of the executive and ad hoc committees as well as the board of trustees are convened as the need arises. In its 24-year history, the OKAM Forum has successfully executed the following flagship projects. First of all, we have the construction and furnishing in 2006 of a full-fledged divisional police station at OKAM. The resuscitation and rehabilitation of the OKAM Preparatory School for Early Education, previously run by the UNICEF, and this project was executed in 2017. Award of scholarships to exceptional secondary school students selected from the 5 clans of OKAM and Unyogugu, and to the children of 2 of our deceased members. We have also been engaged in the production and distribution of exercise books to the secondary school and primary school schools in OKAM as well as Unyogugu. We also introduced in 2016 an insurance scheme, the OKAM Forum Mutual Health Insurance Scheme for members of the OKAM community. One of only 8 such schemes across the whole country. In collaboration with other community associations, we've been providing logistic support for the security agencies and the vigilante groups which are safeguarding lives and properties. within the OKAM community. Overall, the OKAM Forum could be said to have fared very well, but at the same time, a critical review of the entire community trajectory shows that a lot more work still needs to be done. The individual behind the above success story cannot just go unrecognized. It is against this background that the OKAM Forum had deemed it an absolute necessity to host these awards and gala nights to profoundly appreciate and honor a number of prominent personalities. But who are some of who are not necessarily biological sons and daughters of OKAM, but who as friends have stood solidly behind us over the years in the battle to lift the community out of the backwoods of underdevelopment. We are equally using the opportunity of the occasion to honor some members of the OKAM Forum who have not only shared in the burdens of the community, but have also excelled in their various fields of endeavors. We have the roll call of those who we intend to honor for community service, generosity, and commitment to better the lives of OKAM community and the Idoma nation. The first on the list of this category of awards is Architect Anthony Eji Obekpa, who incidentally is going to chair the occasion. We have Honorable Dr. Mrs. Regina Aguda Ochube, Barrister Aida Nat Oguche, Honorable Comrade Sunday Ame Ajunwa, Honorable Dr. David Ulofu, Honorable Dr. Philip Agbese, Chief Danjuma Saleh, Chief Chris Ben Akpa, Dr. Peter Adejo, Mr. Anthony Uja, Major General Chris Garba, Chief Stephen Lawani. You also have our Chief Dr. Barrister Paul Ede, Sir John Onoja. Some of the awardees are actually members of the OKAM Forum, and you have they are being honored for exceptional service to the OKAM community. And the first name on that list is Sir John Onoja, who is actually a Deputy Director in the Federal Civil Service. And then you have Chief Barrister Paul Ede, who is the Chairman of the Benue State Football Association. Then we have another category of awardees or honorees who are being honored for meritorious upliftment in the service of the nation. A good number of these people, they've been in the Nigerian civil service and they've been appointed or promoted to higher positions. The first awardee in this category is Dr. Joseph Ochogu, who is the Director General of the of the Institute for Peace and Conflict Resolution in Abuja. We also have Professor Matthew Enenche Oguche, who is of the National Open University in Abuja. Incidentally, he is here with us this evening. You have Architect John Bosco, who is Assistant Director in the Federal Civil Service. We also have Pharmacist John Ogbodo, who is also Assistant Director in the Nigerian Civil Service. We also have another category of awardees who are being honored for professionalism and meritorious service unto the fatherland. The first in this category is Mr. Alex Agada, who retired as Acting Director General at the Department of State Services. We also have Pastor John Oko, who retired as Deputy Director of the Nigerian Civil Service. We have Christian Abba, who retired as Assistant Director in the National Health Insurance Authority. Then you have our own Paul Okpe, who is right here with us, who retired as Controller from the Federal Road Safety Corps Commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps Commander. And then you have Mr. Vincent Ochai, who retired as Chief Personnel Officer in the Federal Civil Service. And then, of course, we also have our brother, Mr. Emmanuel Chugbo, who retired in the rank of Officer 1 at the Nigerian Security Printing and Minting Company. Notwithstanding the untiring efforts of the OKAM Forum, and in spite of the fact that the OKAM people are a highly industrious and an agrarian population who yearly turn out huge quantum of agro-allied products, the area has only the most minimal presence of government. Not even the fact that the community is strategically located at the gateway between the northern and the southeastern parts of the country has been able to change the narrative. This leaves the community with no alternative but to aggressively mobilize for self-help, with the OKAM Forum leading the way. Current statistics indicate the existence of about 8,000 out-of-school children and a high prevalence of infectious and communicable diseases, which warrant our immediate intervention in the education and health sectors. Specifically, we need to revitalize the St. Joseph's Primary School, or OKAM, the biggest primary school in the community, and the OKAM Forum Mutual Health Insurance Scheme, whose challenges have assumed the proportion of an emergency in the actual sense. Now, the St. Joseph Primary School, which was founded way back in 1947 as a citadel of learning by the Roman Catholic Mission, has had the enviable record of having produced hundreds of thousands of men and women who have played and are still playing fundamental roles in the socio-economic and political transformation of Nigeria. Regrettably, however, this school has become a relic of our old self, with two of the classroom blocks already completely down, while those standing have become furnished structures, having partly blown off roofs, ramshackle walls, as well as dismembered desks and benches. Indeed, we have emotion-racking photographs depicting the sorry state of dilapidation of the existing structures in this hitherto model school. Conservative estimates for the reconstruction of the two classroom blocks and the most modest rehabilitation of the others have been put at a total sum of 49,500,000 naira. Now, in the case of the OKAM Forum Mutual Health Insurance Scheme, instituted in the year 2016 with the objective of providing quality and affordable health services to the OKAM people and neighboring communities, the OKAM Forum Health Association is a national health insurance authority accredited community-based health insurance scheme floated and operated by the OKAM Development Forum. Located in the premises of the Primary Health Center, OKAM, the scheme has been attending to the health needs of our people through interventions in the primary and secondary care. The funding for this scheme by the OKAM Forum was later supplemented with cross subsidies from the National Health Insurance Authority. However, following the establishment of states' health insurance agencies about 3 years ago, the payment of cross subsidies have ceased. The funding constraints arising from these developments have compelled the scheme to disperse with the services of the National Youth Service Corps doctor, leaving on the ground only 2 medical personnel and 2 other support staff. Even then, it is only through the outstanding philanthropy of 3 OKAM sons that the OKAM Forum has been able to pay the allowance of the staff, as well as procure drugs and medicaments and other basic equipment over these past 3 years. Indeed, it is necessary to mention the names of these 3 prominent OKAM sons who have been assisting the OKAM Forum in the sustenance of the scheme. And these individuals are, number 1, Pastor Paul Eneche of the Dunamis International Gospel Center. And then we also have Sir John Onoja. And then we have Barrister Chief Paul Ede. The 3 OKAM sons have been very, very helpful in helping us to sustain the scheme, the health insurance scheme, up to this moment. Now, with these kind-hearted individuals already getting fatigued, and in order that the laudable scheme will not die off, we are soliciting the support and donations of our friends to sustain the scheme in the next 2 years. And the cost of sustenance in the next 2 years has been estimated at the sum of 10,500,000 naira. Now, the programs and projects of the OKAM Development Forum are funded usually through annual development levies, and monthly subscriptions payable by members, and periodic fundraising to which members and friends of the forum are invited to contribute. Thus, we have two cardinal objectives in mind for organizing the 2025 OKAM Forum Awards and Gala Night. The first is that we intend to use the platform to appreciate and honor all of those personalities, friends of the community and the OKAM Development Forum members who have either partaken of our development agenda in the past or have demonstrated the zeal for doing so. The event, that is the 2025 Awards and Gala Night, is equally serving as an occasion to honor some of our own members who have recorded major milestones in their careers. Secondly, the 2025 Awards and Gala Night is a platform aimed at sharing with friends of the OKAM Forum two of our passions, education and health-related matters of the community. As we profoundly appreciate the esteemed presence of our guests at the dinner, we will be equally highly honored if they partake of our passions by supporting the health of members of our community and also efforts to uplift our children through education. In short, we plan to raise funds for the rehabilitation of the badly deteriorated St. Joseph Primary School, OKAM, and also for the revitalization of the OKAM Mutual Health Insurance Scheme. And all of these projects have been put at a total cost of 60 million naira. I cannot end this statement without paying glowing tributes to the current executive committee of the OKAM Development Forum, led by Chief Emmanuel Owechuame, for their unrelenting efforts aimed at moving not just the organization, but also the entire OKAM community to the next level. It is our fervent hope and prayers that our good Lord Himself will crown their efforts with resounding successes.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Let me most profoundly appreciate your kind consideration, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I want to most profoundly appreciate your kind consideration in honoring an invitation to a press briefing by a small media player such as our organization. I wish to assure you that God will surely turn around your fortunes as media practitioners, arising from the lives you would have touched through a faithful and elaborate reportage of this briefing.
Amen.
I thank you for your kind attention, and may you all be richly blessed.
Amen. Let's appreciate our subcommittee chairman.
I want to begin by appreciating those who made this particular press briefing possible, starting specifically with the chairman of the Central Planning Committee, Professor Matthew Abuja, for a good work done already, and for the elaborate introduction already conducted. Special thanks also to the chairman publicity subcommittee, who has already elaborately again done the groundwork, the purpose of our gathering this evening. All other members of the publicity committee, I thank you very much. And to our good friends in the media, thank you for honoring our invitation, just like he said now, honoring the invitation of a small group like this. It's really very kind of you. Thank you for coming. You have come here in peace, you go back in peace, and reflect exactly what we have spoken about today. Thank you very much for coming. He has said it all. Our Gala Night, Gala and Award Night 2025 is target specific. We have passion for the health of our people and for the education of our people. And so, we are focusing on two critical areas of intervention in OKAM. The OKAM Forum Community-Based Health Insurance Scheme, that's the official name actually, approved and recognized by the Nigeria Health Insurance Authority is one of the first of those type of
mutual health schemes.
Mutual health structure. In fact, at a time, there were only 2 in Benue State and only 7 in North Central Nigeria. But as I can talk to you now, it's just only 1 in Benue State, that's the OKAM Forum Community-Based Health Insurance Scheme. And I think they say there are only 3 now in the whole of North Central. 1 in Benue, 1 in Plateau, and 1 in Nasarawa. That is exactly what it is right now. So we don't want it to die. Ours kept growing. We saw the kind of personalities that have been helping us. Millions have been sunk into it already. Dr. Paul Enenche took it to a serious level, and then our own members, Barrister Polide, John Onoja, to another level. So we want to corporately help them, because there's a limit to how much an individual can do that in this harsh economy. Maybe to the media, people might not know about harsh economy, but to the generality of the rest of us, it is really a trying time. So we have that passion to ensure that that scheme does not go down. We supply the best quality medicines, drugs, home. We buy them from Abuja, directly from wholesalers, and send to them at home. And because of even the quality of the drugs, people are just trooping in there up every day. So we want to raise about 10.5 million to ensure that scheme does not go down. The very central reason for the award, we have pinned it to the award night this year. The second major intervention we are about to carry out, and I know God has already gone ahead of us, is in the education sector. St. Joseph's Primary School, Orokam, is at the center of Orokam. It's actually very shameful, for people who visit Orokam now, to see the state of that school. That school produces almost everybody in Orokam. And Orokam is very privileged that all the clans all have a central point in the Orokam center. It's a very unique arrangement. One of the things that goes for us in Orokam is that uniqueness of all the clans coming to the center at a time. Every clan of Orokam has a direct link. And then that St. Joseph is at the center of it all. It has graduated so many people. Those people that and so the level of dilapidation of the school is unbelievable. So we want to actually take it up again, upgrade the school. Because of that, so many children are no longer schooling there. Influence of private schools. Many people have set up private schools, so they have poached almost all the children, but want to reverse the trend. Because between me and you, public schools, just like public hospitals and other, they offer the best quality up till now. So St. Joseph must rise again. So we have specifically targeted 49.5 million to be able to carry out the whole lot of renovation. The dilapidation, to want to carry out the whole lot of renovation. Thirdly, what I would like to say is that OKAM Forum, the fully Orokam Development Forum in Abuja here, OKAM Forum has become like a mini government in Orokam. Anything that happens in Orokam now, they refer it to OKAM Forum. OKAM Forum has become like a second government to the local government system. We all know that back home there, the local government system, they are being staffed of funds, so it's very difficult for them to carry out projects. So most of the things that they have rolled out, that we have been doing, are tip of the iceberg, because we want to do far more. I can assure you again that for every single issue in Orokam, OKAM Forum will be mentioned. Security. Recently we had a major security breach in Orokam. Kidnappings almost every day. Kidnappings, destruction of farmlands, all manner, and we are at the forefront. We keep funding the vigilante people, and I can proudly tell you people, press people today, that if you go to OKAM, it's relatively safe. I used to tell you that OKAM Forum is doing so much in OKAM. Look forward to seeing all our invited guests on Thursday evening, 11 December by 6 p.m. And we specifically invite you to also join us